Are you sad or are you depressed? Are they the same in any way? Because if you're sad or if you're depressed, ultimately you are feeling disappointed and dejected. But there are some very obvious differences, and watch my video till the end to understand all these differences. And if you like my video, do like, share and subscribe. Sadness is an emotion that each one of us experience. Our emotions keep changing throughout the day. We feel happy, sad, elated, angry, depending on how the events of the day turn out. Sadness is one such emotion. We have all experienced it, and we will keep experiencing it as days go by. But depression is a mental disorder. It is an abnormal emotional state, and so it will affect your life significantly in a negative manner. When do you feel sad? If you've had a breakup, if you've not done well in your exams, or if someone very dear to you passed away, or if you've lost your job, or any such undesirable event can cause sadness. So sadness is linked to a specific event. When something bad happens, it triggers an emotion, and that emotion is sadness. It is just a response to a situation. It is simply a normal reaction. But depression is not always tied to an unwanted event. If it happens after an unwanted event, it is probably a trigger, that event, and not exactly the cause. And your reaction towards that event will be out of proportion and harmful to your life. Depression can come up for no reason at all. You won't even be able to pinpoint why you are feeling the way you're feeling. And it lasts for a very, very long time. It is very persistent compared to sadness. It is much more than just feeling low. You can't actually figure out whether it is because of this particular reason you are feeling sad and depressed, or because of some other reason. You might be feeling hopeless about yourself. You might be doubting your self-worth. You might be feeling dejected. You might be feeling extremely guilty and irritable. And you can't even figure out as to why are you feeling it this way. You can feel depressed even if everything in your life is going on well. Genetically, your inclination towards having depression increases if your grandparents or your parents have had bouts of depression. Now let's see how sadness affects your life and how depression affects your life. When you are sad, you cry and you take out your frustration. Or you scream, you shout, you vent it out on someone. And what happens? Slowly this emotion, sadness, subsides and you get back to normalcy. For instance, you will learn to move on with your life without your loved one who has passed away or with whom you've had a breakup. It is tough and it will surely take time. You will accept help from others to come out of this situation. Thoughts about the unpleasant event will dominate your mind the first few days right after the event. As days go by, your grief will come in waves, and slowly you will spend less time dejected thinking about that event and get back to normalcy. Similarly, once you get a new job, your sadness about your previous job loss disappears. Sadness is temporary, but if the feeling of being low and hollow persists for weeks, then you might be falling into depression. Once you are depressed in life, the sad feeling that you have will not simply go away. It persists and slowly alter the way you live. You won't feel like spending time with your friends and family. You will not accept help that your near and dear ones provide you. Instead, you will isolate yourself. You might start getting severe headaches and body aches that just don't go away. You might not have the enthusiasm to start afresh. You keep pondering over all the negatives that's happened in your life. You feel tired the whole time and won't even be able to concentrate on things which you loved to do once upon a time. You might feel worthless and you simply want to sleep and sleep and sleep and just don't get up. Or it can be the other way around, where you just can't sleep because of all the anxious thoughts that's coming to you. In the same way, you might eat a lot and find solace in food, or you might eat too little Basically, you will find it very tough to get through each day. Depression can push people to become drug addicts or alcoholics. In worst case scenarios, you might even think of self-harm or committing suicide. If you are having such thoughts, then you really need outside help. You are falling into depression. So, go and get outside help as soon as possible. And before I end this video, if you would like to know about society's role in suicide, you can watch this video of mine. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.